and 4 and 5. We're going live on there, but something is not moving on my... Oh yeah, it says we are, but there's no camera. What's going on here? I cannot work what is going. It should be all working now. Go live. Okay, so if you're on have an excellent connection on the other one, but I need to see why my Facebook isn't starting. Alright, I earned something, but I don't want that. I want to see why my Facebook is not starting. Okay, for some reason, Connect streaming software I already have, start all. Guys, just on studio, wait a minute. We are having a little hiccup here with the live is not hitting up. I'm not sure what has happened. You cannot use this option once it's live, so what's going on? I think Facebook's having a bit of a slowdown here for some reason. So I'm just going to put a message onto Facebook. Nettie's class, hi everyone, we're not here. Okay, guys. Hi, seems like Facebook not starting. Sorry guys on YouTube, please forgive me. I will just get the people over. Log on to YouTube and type classy, creative, cards with Nette. Alright, let's hopefully they can hop on now. While I'm waiting for them, I will say I am very sorry because this is weird. Okay. I do not know why it's doing this because I went through my whole, put it in, logged it in. You can't use this option once it's live. So live is taking forever to click in. Anyway, let's just go to our thing and I'll show you what I've got, and if it doesn't turn up, hopefully someone will see. So as you know, I always put the instructions in the beginning. So have a look there, and I have one viewer. Oh, hello. Please say hello so I can know who it is. We're using the, well, I'm trying to show you how you can just use your DSP as well. And so this card's you use these. Now I have used dies, but I have cut them out as well. So if you don't have dies, you don't have to use them. So there's got this one that I've put here, and I don't know if you can see it very well. See this? I've used a bit of plastic to cover it and done that die so it goes over the top. And my YouTube is not working. So anyone that's desperately coming to see me, I'm so sorry. Please, someone that comes on, tell me where you're from so I know you might have seen my note on Nettie's. And see, cheers. So this is called Cheers and Sips, and that's exactly what I need to do now. My life's not working on Facebook, which is my main group of people. So this card is so simple to make. Cutting's going to take you more time than the card. So this is one of Tammy White from her Stamping Up. She is famous for her 1 million people followers and everything. And so she, this is her cutout, her concertina. See this? Isn't it lovely? So this one I've stamped, these I've cut out of the cardstock out of here. And then these ones I've also cut out, leaving a bit of white for there. Okay, and so my envelope, look at this. We've got some little ice cubes and lemon in the envelope. I'll just put that there. Just don't want it to get it all, put it over there maybe. Okay, I don't want to get it all on the road of working on it. Right, so I am using embossing folder, which is exposed brick. And anyway, you've got it, it's all there, it's all there. So what I'll do also is show you. So this DSP is Staying Winter Meadows. The stamps aren't, the dies aren't. So look, I've done it with that. And I'm just going to add some Christmas things in it, but I thought I'd show it to you. And in my class on Wednesday, I made this with the ladies, and I looked at it and I said, oh, doesn't it look boring? Happy birthday. Because also the purple is staying as well. And look at that little butterfly inside. It literally 5 minutes to do the cutting of this. So I have a piece of white cardstock. This is, what's the pen? Berry Burst. Isn't it beautiful and rich? I love rich. No, it's not Berry Burst. It is Blackberry Bliss. Okay, that will be going on the top. So we're going to do that. That's my envelope. So we'll do another one. So all your cutting, oh, excuse me, I dropped my, oh, I hope that's not a bad sight from behind there. I dropped my, you can't see it, see that, the see-through glass? Oh, ow, that hurt my hip. Oh, ow, that hurt. Youch. Okay, so, this is the piece. It is, as you've seen in the instructions, 3 7/8, if I'm right, and it's the full 12-inch across your paper, this paper like this, right? And this is from this pack as well. But doesn't it go well with that? So what I'll do first is show you. Let's just cut that out. Pop all this out of the road. You can get 3 cards out of 1 sheet by doing this. Now, the only thing I've got to say to you, be very gentle when you score. And the easiest way, I'm going to show you to do this, I worked this out really easy, is you do it at 3. If you don't have a big cutting thing like this, like we're Stamping Up, we've got all the way out there, but I'm going to show you how to do it just on a normal Fiskars or something, if that's what you've got, if you don't have a Stamping Up. So blade away, 1, 2, don't do any more than that, because you don't want to cut it. When we did it in class the other day, we had some of them got cut, and actually I didn't do that. I didn't push it down, so I'm just going to go up and down there. Now what I did here is turned it around the other way and did 3 again. Now what I'm going to do from there is go back to here. So we've got our 3, I'm going to take it to 4. So it's just 1 inch every one, 5, 6, and right to that. Why is that not pulling right over there? We're just going to go right over to the 6. I have to lift that up a bit. okay, and get it right on your 6 there. And 1, 2. Now turn it round and put it at the 3 and go 4 and 5. So you should have, and 6, and we already got one there. We have. So let me have a look on that side. You can't even see them. Look at that. So to show you how easy this card is, oh my goodness. So with your 3, just bend it down and give it a bone fold. Alright. Oh, this is, I don't know, Facebook might be out because there's so much, see, I don't see through YouTube. Oh, log on YouTube, then add or search classy, creative. Okay, what I might do is quickly find my YouTube, which is running now, and where is it? Oh my goodness, can you believe it? Live. Okay, all right. I'm just going to take a photo, Rosalind, and show you what I can see. Rosalind, I've sent you a picture. Sorry. Alright, so we've got that one. Then we're going to go down, 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 mountain, 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 and look at that. So I'm going to get them together. And it's a little bit hard to get it together because you've got, and for some reason, that seems to be coming up. Let's get that right in. I'm just going to measure this one. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just double checking. You always double check. Always double check. Okay, there. And that's 1 under 4 at that end, so that's why it is. And I'll just grab my little scissors and fix that up. Alright, so bend them all, bring it down, and you can see I've just made a slightest little error in that side, one of those sides there. So I'm just going to fix that up. Not too good, is it? Alright, so with your bone folder, just give them a little push down. Alright, and do that again from the other side. And this will help that it won't be too heavy for you either. Alright, now with our card, have a look at this. This is like a 5-minute wonder, isn't it? So I showed the girls and they're like, we can't make that. And I said, oh, you can. You can so. Now I am actually putting glue a little bit all over it instead of just around the corners because it's quite a heavy amount. And because it opens that way, make sure you just DSP's up the right way. Alright, and we're just going to go right in the middle of there. And this little bugger, I'll get him when we go the other side. Alright, just hold that a minute. Now, you want to see easy? Here it comes. And they're here. Now I have my glue right on. So I'm going to fold that on the top. Make sure that's on the top there. While I'm there, I might just fold that down. I'll have a sip of gin while it sticks down. Oh my goodness. I've got a friend in America, Wendy Keys Turnbull. She's in Rochester, New York. And she does card classes too. She's on Facebook. Look up Wendy Keys Turnbull. She's a lovely lady. She always chats with me and has a good time. So we've got 2 viewers now. Can you show me who you are? That would be really good. I can't see any chat, so please just help me out because I'm having trouble with my other piece. Right, so now, look at that. How cool is that? So I'll just pop that to the side for a minute. So we're going to run this through the embossing folder. I just think this is good because it's really easy. If you've got the DSP, if you don't have all the cutting or the stamping, you don't really need to. You could find something else that you make out its ice. I'll show you a trick in a minute, what else I've done to make it look like ice. Okay, this is the big boy. We need... Now, do we need this one for... do not use with embossing folders, okay? So I'm just going to put one of those down. See, I don't know if it's thick enough to go through like that, to be honest. It's not. I think I need that under. It says not. I'll turn it over. Don't forget to put your other end through first. No, that's too thick now. I do not know why this is not going through. So, let's just put a bit of cardstock under there and see if that gives it just a little bit more of a lift. What do you reckon? I must have another piece for it. No, it's still not going through, guys. This is weird because you can't put both of them on because it's such a thick embossing folder. Let me get a bit of paper and we'll just bulk it up. So just know that sometimes when things go like this, just keep trying, but bulk it up, because don't force it, because that's when you get these open weaves, when you forced it through. So you've got to be really careful with that. So I've got 2 more bits of paper under there. No, we're still not getting it. Alright, let's go for another couple. Wow, this is a waste of my time today, isn't it, girls? Another piece. Let's see what that does. Well, that's funny, isn't it? Because that other pad wasn't that big. Yeah. This is weird, folks. Absolutely weird. The way to adjust with stamping up. No, still not enough. I don't know what the heck is going on there. Oh, it's come through all right. Yep, that's light enough. I hate to tell you, I'm going with that. 4 people. Come and say hello. Please say hello. Or subscribe. because it's a bit frustrating I can't have my other ladies on. So, say hello. Alright, now where are we up to, because I've got put off. So that we're just putting straight onto there. And that side looks more... You're not going to see a lot of it anyway, to be honest, because it's going to be covered in drinks. Alright, so here's your paper. So as I said, what we will be cutting out is sips and dies. Okay, I have got ink pads, I have got everything. So with the die, I'm going to grab my little boss, because that, I'm not going back with that one, it's annoying. Hold on folks. Right, let's see if that works any better for you. Okay, so in this paper, so I have used a raspberry one, a purple one as a short glass, and I've got a long tall and tall. So there's another page for those, I'll show you. There's some, where are they? So these are all just come out now. And then there's these glasses, so they're the ones I've used for inside. I've just pulled out 3 of those. So I'll just wait a minute and show you with this. So this one I have used on a more purple, like that. So all I have to do is cut up there, and I leave a little bit of white. Okay, and then the other one, I've got the tall glass, and that's the red one. Isn't that beautiful and rich red? So all you have to do is just keep cutting. Oh. You know, we're meant to be in our winter right now, but we're still getting lovely weather. So let's have a look if this one, if this one wants to play with me today. And see, that is not for cutting, that is for what I was doing before. So maybe I've just dropped my grey one out. Insert embossing folder, we won't be doing that either. We'll just be using this and this. So for our little drink, we're going to pull it over so it gets a bit of white on it. Okay. And our bigger drink, we're going to get the white as well, not a lot. And get this one through. Alright. Cooking with gas, guys. Oh, hear that cracking because it's going through on the die. Let's set that to the side for a second because we're going to need it again. And I just want to show you what we'll do here. So you take that bit, just chuck it, you'll be right. Put those back on your dies. And, God, I don't want to drop it in the drink. Oh, no one's saying hello. Never mind. In here I've got a stamp that's got some little ice cubes. And I'm going to put a couple of ice cubes in. And I'm going to use the grey, or I used white ink. So let's grab the white. And so that will show through much better. No? Did I emboss them? I thought I just did that. Oh my goodness, I said I wasn't doing fussy stuff, and I must have embossed them. My embossing kit's over here sitting there. So I will grab that. Michael. Alright, let's get some embossed on those. Okay, we're going to get one there. And on that one we had 2 lots. Can't have enough ice, can you? Get that out. Michael! Just going to tell my husband that Facebook had a meltdown. A picky tool so I can get my fingers up and get that. Ah, I did, see. Sometimes you forget. It's been a long day. We had to run one kid to jiu-jitsu and one to jiu-jitsu and one to boxing today. He finds he can't do this jiu-jitsu as good because his knee hurts. And so he, yes, instead of going to the same place and saving us the hassle, we've got to drive all around the country town. Well, that's got a lot of ice. That looks like a drink I would like. Now, hoping me not to burn my fingers. Just going to do that there. So, those 2 are done ready. I'm going to have to stamp in a minute. So, what I'm going to do is just throw that. I'll put the lid on, because my bloody luck, I'll drop it everywhere. And I'll fix that up in a minute. Alright, so I'm going to stamp. I'm going to do my white one. So I'm cutting that out in this mirror stuff and in white cardstock. So I'll pop that back over here. And we're going to have to cut it twice because I want the, I'll show you, got that there. And where's my top mat? Come on folks, point it out. There it is. So I'm going to have to cut it twice. Okay. So we have one white one, and now I want to have this cut out. I can't see it. You will be confused with all of this. Okay, now I don't care where it goes. I like to have a lot of this done so I'm not mucking about and wasting your time, but unfortunately with this card, Facebook totally lost out. Just didn't even click in, Michael. Just telling my IT guru. What is, oh, hear that cracking through there?
Did you call the camera boss?
Yep, I did everything. It just hasn't triggered. See? It says video's waiting to start. Okay, so out of here, we've got that. And where's our white? So we, what?
Didn't click start stream.
Oh my goodness. Hold on guys, look at this. Or maybe it's going to start now. All those people will be 5 minutes behind. Oh, that's what I was going to do, cut it out of there.
Go live. Click go live.
Where?
Red button down the bottom.
It says end. It's going now. Yeah. Oh my god, if anyone actually is on Facebook now, don't shoot me. I just did the maddest thing. It wasn't, I forgot one button. Alright, so I'm just using that template to cut my glass out in. Alright, So in here is that, and that's going to sit over the top of my here. But I need to have stamp a couple of little cherries. Alright. This is easy enough. Where's my little stamp? I'll just put that on the other side. And I'll get my black. So sorry anyone on Facebook if you realise we're going live now and I nagged you to come on and say hello and it didn't work. So we're just getting some cherries. 1, 2, 3 on there, and we want one on the drink. Now bugger is, they've only given us one cherry die. Normally when they put little things on, they give us 2 or 3 dies, and this one doesn't have them. It only has one. So we're going to have to run it through like 3 times on my ratting machine. How's that for going? I feel erratic. Because it's not going how I planned. So that in. And I'm going to have to find this tiny little minute cherry. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now one thing I've just realised I do need is I need the umbrella. So I'll pop that in and we'll just stamp over it. Because we're going to have to go backwards and forwards a couple of times. There it goes. Okay, so we got to get like 3 cherries. Oh, this is annoying. I hope you're all having a good day anyway. Okay, I'm going to go out of that and back into my Facebook and go to Nette's. Hi Caroline. I had a balls up with my IT. So my husband's drawn me up everything I have to write out, and I did it, and then I forgot one little thing, and it was saying it wouldn't start going live, so I'm a goose. But anyway, just so I can show you, because you're coming, anyone that comes on now, this is the inside of the card and the outside, and it's a concertina. And at the end of the thing I'll show you the other one, so you know what you've missed if you want to make it. But it was so easy. Alright, and let's go through again for that last cherry. We need these cherries. Right, I hope that's all my cutting. And that tiny little die will get lost so easy. Alright, what have I got here? So I've got 1, 2, 3 cherries. I should have 4. I have got 4 holes in the paper. And oh my God, have a drink, folks. Have a drink. Right, we've got 1 umbrella, which I'm going to just put the die away and get the stamp, and we're going to do some lemons. And you know what? I'm going to just crank those lemons out by hand. This is hard work. Alright, so what was pecan pie for? No, I've got 2, I need 2 lemons. Okay, I'm going to put that one there. Oh, I love a lemon. Oops. Alright, now inside, if you have a look here, I've put some ice cubes in the glass. So I've just made one, cut it out and put a cherry on the top and an ice cream. So I don't need any more cherries there. Let's just stamp it. I do need this. I'm going to do that with Blackberry Bliss. And just put that here. Oh my goodness, can't see that. Excuse my head for a minute. There you go. Isn't that cute? Alright, let's get those all back. Alright, so I only see 3 cherries, folks. I see 3 cherries, 1 glass, and we're just going to go with that for now. Always flusters you when you've, a bit of extra cherry. Okay. Now in the umbrella, I've just done just a little bit around every second one. And a bit up there. And I'll even put a couple of dots on here. A fancy one. And we don't have any glass on this one, so what we're doing is with our, see our little see-through. Now I'm going to use tear and tape because you won't really see it. It's only going to be on the outsides. I'm just going to put it down here to hold that on, and there. And I'm going to put one tiny little bit for my cherry to sit in there. Oh, I need a drink. Oh, where am I? Picky tool. I've got so many things on here right now. Oh, I've got another one of them over here. This'll do. I hope you all had a lovely Mother's Day. I know in America you do Mother's... No, I think you had your Mother's Day this week as well. It's your Father's Day that's different. So we've just had Mother's Day, and one of my boys made the most beautiful card for me. It was really nice. I'm going to put a cherry. And then I'm going to put my... See this? Can you see that? That's the dents that it made, like a drink. So I'm going to put my... in there. Get it right down on top, and we've got a bubbly drink. Now I've got a new Wink of Stella here. I just got it yesterday in my order. Oh, got an ancestry thing too. Right, let's hope that's ready to roll. Oh, look at that for brand new. Oh, I think, now this is very good, folks. When you get this, you have to take this out. I think it's that. Maybe I better look at the instructions. Twist that, do that. Oh. Yes, you got to take this little cap off. Oh, maybe you don't. Oh look, I've got sparkles. I'll put some over there on the drink. I'll put some on my face, look. Do I look sparkly? Alright, let's go and see what is going to happen there. Maybe it's that, but maybe I'll take it off and see what happens. Because it did say take something off. Ah, can you see that? Now that's removed that. Now it'll break in and go through that. Okay, so yes, I've shown you how to do it. And see, if you look there, it's running down. Alright, so if we just brush a little of our glue, sprinkles around there, we get a spark. Whoa! We've got a really, really sparkly one there now, haven't we? Probably a little bit too sparkly. Let's try and get some of it over there. Alright, what I'm going to do is quickly get a wipe and take some of that off. Got a bit too rogue with my sparkles. There we go. Okay, we are sparkling. Alright, probably a little bit too sparkly. Ooh, looks like a nice big drink, doesn't it? So that's just got a little bit dry, wet, so I'm just going to dry that a little bit. So just use your dryer on it to dry your paper, because the cardstock got a bit damp with all that sparkle. Alright, so this one's going to go up on dimensionals in the middle. I did send out a few invites for today for people to join me on my Facebook page. Now they'll be thinking I'm an absolute klutz and won't want to ever join me. So, never mind. Everyone makes mistakes. And there we go. So, that one is going to go about there. And out of that, we're going to put our umbrella. So I did cut, in the bottom of this, I had a little bit of brown. Now, there is a thing there, but right now, I am not going to cut. So this also shows you can just buy the DSP and do a lot of this without it. So that's going to fit down there. And then I'm going to put one on the back of that and hold it down. Now, where that sticks out, I'll just cut that off, and so there we have. Now we've got our cherry, and we do need a mint leaf. Is that the mint leaf? No. This is it. So in our gin we've got lemon juice, mint, and I've got ink everywhere because I'm feeling like I'm failing. Please forgive me, folks, please forgive me. Oh, now you're on. Thanks, Rosalind. Sorry about that. You've made this card in class. You've you know the cut 12 by 4 and score at 3 inches and then 1 inch all the way to the last 3 inches. So you can. I did it. Scored at 3 inches one end. Turned it round, scored at 3 inches one end, and then did it 1 inch right up till I got to the end. Remember, don't score too hard. And then bone fold it all down and put some dye on it. Put some embossing folder on it. So now we've got this drink, but we need to get our lemons cut out. So because I'm not going to go through all that hassle with my getting my machine up and around, and it's just as easy for me to cut it out. So I mean, honestly folks, I'm into get what you need. You don't have to buy everything, and I like this set. You could just buy the stamps and the DSP, and you can use so much of it to do everything. So with the lemon, I'm just going to cut it. Oh, now I've got sparkles on the lemon. So I'll rub that on my fingers and get some more. Look at that. Sparkles everywhere. So this one's going into my lemon. And it's going to sit there. Does it look the same? Just look, that one has got, that's cranberry gin. And on the back of that, we're just going to put more dimensionals. And I'm going to put one right connecting both those, that lemon on, so we don't lose it. You don't need a lot of dimensionals. It's not going to fall off. Alright, so that one is going over here. Oh, looking better. Look. See, because I had to put the sparkle, I showed you the sparkle. Maybe now my pen won't be as bit. I'll put a bit more sparkle on that. I must have given it a bit much of a cover. There you go. Oh, a bit of bubbles in my water. It's because it's new. Alright, so we've got that, and we just need to cut out this one leaf. And I'm just going to get that out first so I don't. I was saying to my group, I was hoping that a lady come on. I picked her name first and I asked her to tell me what type of card she'd like. And I'll make it next time if I've got that card set. And I don't mind if it's an older one or a new one, because even though it's retired, you can't buy it. You can still make it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I use a lot of the new stuff because if people want it, they want to see it made. So there's my mint. And I must have stamped that out on cardstock as well. But no, we got this. Ah, I know why. Because I put a piece of green over here. No, I didn't. Oh, I put it back in here because I didn't think I needed it. Oh, I cut it out of this. So I can do that. Oh, you know what? We're going to go with this green one. So that mint is going to come out the bottom of this glass. But it doesn't look right, does it? Sorry, folks. Back to the pain in the bum machine. And let's go again. Well, you all know when you're at home you've got to do this rubbish, don't you? So it is. Okay. It's only one. And I will, don't lose it, stamp that on the top, and that's what I think I did. Sometimes I forget what I do. Losing my brains. So it's so funny. My oldest son, I've got 5 kids, I've told you. My oldest son said to us to come and meet them for tea because they live an hour away, and they said come and have Mother's Day dinner halfway. So we said all right. So they found a restaurant that we probably haven't been to before, and we rocked up, and it was in the middle of a different area that we hadn't been to before, and we went, oh, that's all right, still, we'll go. And it was Thai, but I don't think they realised that Australians go out for Mother's Day because, like when it's Father's Day, the mums cook. And when it's Mother's Day, the mums say, well, no, I'm not cooking. And so everyone had obviously, every man and his dog was there. They had one waiter, one chef and one helper. Must have been the dishwasher man, but he was having to run. And there was a table of about 30 beside us. And oh my goodness, it was absolutely diabolical. Took us 1 hour to get our meal. it took, where did I put the other one? I've set that on the top. It took, in the end we left, and we hadn't even eaten all our meal. We left the roti breads, and we didn't even get the rice. We got some of the food and no rice or no anything. So, okay, so for the little card inside, I had a little piece of cardstock here, I thought. I'll just use this. So it's only a 3 by, here's a piece. So we want 3 inches by, whoops. I wrote it on my instructions, but I'm not going back to look. So it was 2.5 by 3 1/4. So 2.5. Well, I can use my cutter now. 2.5 by 3 1/4. I'm not in 3 3/4, but I think I've mucked a bit enough. So on this one, I am stamping another little glass, and we did that in the cranberry. And it's off the side a little bit because I wanted it like that, because it's like we've had enough to drink and we're falling around. And what did I fill it with? Ice cubes. I put a little leaf. There's a tiny little leaf there somewhere. No, there's not. You know what I did? I used part of my leaf. So I'll show you how to mask to do that. So I just want to do one leaf. If you can see that, I'm just getting it on the side. And yes, I've got a little bit on the, which would be great to pick up and colour in with, on there. And so because I'm only putting it on the top there, I'm going to use a bit of this scrap DSP. Put my finger on that. Okay, so I only want the one leaf coming out of there. So over on this side, I'm going to go down there and cover that. Can you see what I'm doing? And then I'm going to, and look, see, it stopped the leaf from showing up inside there. Oh, Caroline is watching still. Oh, it keeps saying everyone's watching. Hey, now watching on Facebook. Rosalind is watching. Rosalind watch. 4 of them. And that goes in there. Right, what are we up to now? We're going to have a couple of cherries that are on the ground, like one's down here. Now I'm just going to glue those on. Not too much glue. And the other cherry I had up at the top. I'm going to get my mucker fingers in there. Right, isn't that lovely? And I need a cherry in here, so I might just stamp that straight on myself and do a little colour in while it's there. So again, cranberry. Oh, we're going to do it inside here. And I'm going to colour that in. Oh, what a disappointment I had this happen. So, obviously no one will want me to do anything for them after this. Okay, what have I got missing here? A little bit of Wink of Stella to make it look... Oh, I've got to put some ice in. Some ice cubes. I'll put a little Wink of Stella in there to make it look nice. Ice cubes, ice cubes. Oh, can't see my ice cubes. That would be a bother. Don't let me lose something. Right, let's just slow down, Annette, and have a look. There they are over there. Okay, so in my grey, basic grey, here it is. I'm going to put some ice cubes in there. I think I had about a few in there. You've got to have a good, I love ice cubes in my drink. So the DSP is out now in the new catalogue, because that just went live, everyone will notice. So you can get that. And I've written all the numbers in. You just go on my site and do that. Now I've got a bit of marking on that, but this is a card I'll give to someone. Alright, now I could have done a bit of a thing around the back, but you don't need a lot of saying. You're going to just say happy birthday or whatever. So in here, on this sheet, is already drawn drinks with, look at this. So I am literally cutting out 3 drinks and putting them, I'm just going to cut them out the best I can quick. So that's got the basic grey as the umbrella there. So you can make a card totally with this, just get up into there. I didn't want to get into there while I was trying to do it on the side. And I'm just going to leave the little bit on there. Right, so that's one. And here we've got an orange one with a sprig and another, and we might take that nice green one over there as well. So you definitely use up the DSP and make your cards nicely. That's 2. And we're going to whip in over here. And this is a really big mint leaf on this one. You know what my favourite too is? I like a bit of cucumber on my gin. And everyone knows I like my gin soup. So that's good enough for me. Alright. And we're just going to go in and out. And how easy is this? If I hadn't have had my machine play up on me there, we would have been a lot faster. How long have we been going, girls? What do you reckon? How long have we been going? I don't know. Alright. It's long enough to get acquainted, okay? And we've got, look at that. So, these, and we've just got to do our greeting, and I use the greeting, it's your day, let's celebrate. But there is a big one that says cheers. Would anyone want cheers? I think cheers sounds a bit better. Sounds better for me at the moment. I think I need cheers. So I'm going to do it. I've changed my mind. I'm not doing it in. Look at that. I'm just going to... Everything's sparkly. I like the cheers way better. And we're going to put that up on dimensionals. So we're nearly finished, guys. We're nearly finished. And oh my God, look at the mess on my table. This is a very easy card to cut out, very easy card to fold. Just a little bit of fiddle farting. Alright, I like cheers. There, how's that? I think cheers looks better. It looks busy, doesn't it? But it's not. So in here, like this one, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down the side. Make sure you've got your right side. Just along the side like that. And on my first one, I'm just going to sit it right there. Just hold it for a second. Push my fingers inside and hold that on. So that will, when you concertina, you go like that. See how, can you see the concertina? Okay, so we're going to be gluing each of these little drinks on the side to come up. So again, isn't that lovely, that nice rich raspberry there? And we got that one. So see, we got 2 drinks. And our third, we could even put him on this page here instead of, because that's quite a big one. I think that looks quite cool, doesn't it? So, and that just folds down like that. We've got our envelope. So what I did with my envelope was I put a little glass again on. I'm just going to get that out of the road. So you know what it's like. And get my jug. And I'm putting them on in this one again because I really like that. Now I've put that on the, oh, get off there. I've put that on the corner. And what I've done, I've got a little treat on the back of it for you. So I've got 2 little lemons. I need a bigger stamp for this and I'll show you. So, shut that and we'll open up our lemon. If you have a look on the back of this, oh, I did it on another card, but I'll show you what I did. So I'm going to put my lemons in my glass this time here. Alright, then I'm going to put some ice blocks there in my grey. Oh, I had to get all my stamps out that are now out of because the new catalogue's out. There's all these new stamps, and I got to say, I feel so frustrated with the amount of stamps I've had to take out. It has been enormous amount, and now I'm going to just get my peacock, what's it called, peach umbrella, and put that across the top. And look at that. And then I'm going to show you, I did this to my other card. I obviously thought I'd done it on this one. I had to make one for a friend. So I got the lemon, I got that, I got some leaf, I did 4 or 5 things. I got my little cherry, right? Oops, wrong way. And I turned my envelope over. Oh, I thought this was a really good idea. Look, I'm even excited with myself. And I pushed that into my all-in lemon, and I went right up to that. See the line? And what I'm going to do so I can see a bit better, and it's probably better to stamp with this, is use my stamping mat. So put that right into the corner. And what a good way to use all these amazing ones. I'm just going to do that for now. And there you go. Look at that. I'm so good. I'm so cool for school. Not really. Oh, hi, Jill. Oh my goodness, I forgot to get my Facebook's, I didn't get it started properly till my husband got home and realised what I'd done. And so I've now finished. And so that's our envelope. And that's our card. So guys, it's now 9:05. So I haven't done too bad considering I didn't have it all cut out. Thank you for all joining me, and have a drink. How's that? Look at your sparkling fizzy drink. Look at the the little creases in here. And the mint. And then you open it up, you've got a whole lot of drinks, and you can write your happy birthday or... Oh, I thought that was a quite cute card. So what I was showing you before, I also did it. I did this for my class, and I did it, if anyone missed that on Facebook, I did it with our... We're keeping that paper. DSP's in the book if you want it. And look at that. Isn't that lovely? You're the great friend. It's got a butterfly in it. And oh my God, I realised how fast. So just before I started, I made this one with the Keeping This Christmas paper. And I've still got to decorate this one because I've got dies. But there was this Christmas paper that we've got to keep. And we've also got the other one, the bird one. So I thought, well, because I like to do a Christmas card starting in June, a couple of them of my classes. So that's Winter Meadow. And the other one, if I could find my catalogue, they've kept, let me have a look. Where's the paper? DSP. Here it is. Okay, look at that, the Japanese one. So they've kept all those Seasons of Elegance, but we've lost the stamp set that went with it. So they've kept the Nest of Winter. So I'm also going to make a Christmas card out of that, doing just this because I think it's really nice. So this is the one, the Lavender, P Lavender. I can't pronounce it. So that's the one I did there. And then they also kept, which they've kept the Country Wood, which was good. They don't have a picture of that here, but they have kept it. It must be further on. Or it must be in the specials, but they've not kept the stamps and dies. But if you've got them at home, God, goodness gracious, just use them. There's the card I was looking for the inside. So it was a little bit bigger than I cut out, but doesn't matter. All right, folks, I will see you next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I haven't even got that far. But thank you so much for joining me and my Facebook, Leanne, hi. My Facebook people, I'm really sorry I didn't get on as fast. So, but as I've just showed you how to cut it. So it's, again, 12 by 12 and by 4, score at 3 inches one end, 3 inches at one end, then back into the scoring and score every inch till you get to the 3 inches. It is so fast. Your normal cardstock here is 11 by 4 and 1/8. Okay, so go to it, make those cards, and leave me a picture on my Facebook and tell me. I'll see you later. Thank you, YouTube watchers, for putting up with me with that first few minutes of waiting to see what was happening. I'll catch you next week. Bye. See ya. Now I don't know how to end video. Yeah. End live. And we're going to end our stream. Bye.